Welcome to Project Die Hard Mission Monday Update. It is Monday, January 20th, 2025. There's always a lot going on here. It is the start of a wonderful new year. There's a lot going on. If you haven't been keeping up with us, this is where you need to be. Catch up with us here. We are here every Monday night to find out what's all going on. And we are blessed to have our founder and president joining us to fill us in. So Brian Gibson, come on in. How you doing tonight?
Oh, hanging in there, hanging in there. I was just on Santa Papa's John's little Zoom a little while ago.
Excellent.
Great guy, doing great things.
Mm-hmm.
We had a pretty good conversation. Something that we're going to be talking about tonight during my whatever we're doing here. But yeah, 2025 is going to be our year. So let's see if we can do this. We'll go here, and I want us here. All right, folks. This is where we're going to start from now on. We're going to bring an issue forward. Depression. It's not all pill bottles and suicide notes, okay? Faking a smile, social isolation, self-medication, giving away cherished things, being emotionally distant, overeating, not taking care of yourself. These are just some things that you can literally see in a veteran when they're circling those dark places. Okay? This is why check your vet's so important. Not just during the holidays, year round, check your vet. And this is what our outreach programs and facilities are there for, to bring hope to heroes, to fight this. I was at a meeting this week, and again, folks, we are done studying the problem of veteran suicide. We don't need to study it anymore. If I had the answer of why, we wouldn't have the problem. All I know is that more has to be done, and it has to be done better. Maybe.
It's not cooperating. I hear clicking. There we go.
All right. This is what we are working on right now. Yes, we do have a veteran that wants to come to File Brush. We're still working through all that. We got about 2 weeks left. We do not have a working shower. Somebody asked, what does it cost to put in a shower? I have no idea what it costs to put in the actual shower, because that was the question. What does the actual shower cost? I'm still looking into that because I owe them an answer. But the first thing that needs done is that concrete needs to be cut open. That's the bathroom. Because the plumbing needs reworked.
And the blue I'm seeing on the floor, is that actually the outline of the room then?
Yeah, the bathroom.
That is the bathroom right there. Got it.
That's the space laid out with tape. because when we got the room cleared, we went in, we laid it out in tape to make sure the flow would work and all that fwang shun whatever stuff.
Mm-hmm.
I just wanted to make sure that what the plan we had would work. But that has to be done first before we can even consider putting in the actual shower. I don't know if I'm right or wrong on that, but I'm leaning towards that I'm correct in that. I'm not a plumber. I'm a medic, but common sense would dictate. I'm
Medics work with different type of plumbing, internal.
yeah. But, uh,
Yeah, there's a lot
again,
to be done there.
folks, we do have space available at Forward Operating Base Rush that we allow our ministry and resource partners to use at no cost. We don't have much, but we do share the blessings we receive because of teamwork makes the dream work. If we all work together, we can get things done. And then, of course, our fellowship breakfast. Come break bread with heroes. Help them find hope. You could be the voice they needed to hear that day. It is the first Wednesday of the month, 0700 to 0930. That's 7 a.m. to 9:30 a.m. Go to projectdiehard.org and you will see locations. This is where your $22 a month goes. All right. Project Diehard volunteers, the muscle of the mission. The more we get, the faster this mission grows. Okay? Remember, God will never leave the mission. The suffering of veterans will not be used for profit, and no drugs or alcohol are allowed within the mission. We talked about this in our meetings this morning. Look, folks, t-shirts are not free. They're not. They are not free. You may think they are because everybody says, give me X and I'll send you this. But that costs somebody money somewhere. And I would much rather spend money on that fellowship breakfast or building a bathroom to bring hope to veterans than providing t-shirts. Am I wrong? I don't know.
No. Nope. Priorities.
That's where the blood of the mission is, the patrons.
Mm-hmm.
It's not the amount that you give. Yeah, do we ask for $22 a month? It's the commitment of giving every month. What did I put there? Monthly moves mission momentum. You like how I did that?
That's good.
Oh, I was writing it up and I said monthly moves, mission, and then what was that last word? I was going to say forward, and then I went, no, momentum.
That's
Monthly,
actually a key word. I love that.
monthly moves, mission, momentum.
Uh-huh.
That's just how it works. That's just how it rolls. Come on.
And how many more do we need to get our 100 a month? 100
85.
need 85 more. So we're making progress. Need to make it a little quicker. If anyone's on the fence and been thinking about it, please don't wait. Do it now.
Yeah, look, folks, it's 80. It's 85 more people with our followers and our. This is why I ask you share the mission. That person out there is waiting to hear about us. All right, gonna go through this. Hear how help. Like how I highlighted that.
Love it.
2015, I was saved from alcohol and suicide. Plain and simple. 2017, I received the mission from God. 2018, Project Die Hard LLC was formed. Fellowship breakfast started, and we were raising funds for our first facility, Fort Hope. Going good. Then 2020 happened, but during 2020, Forward Operating Base Rush was donated. Project Die Hard LLC became Project Die Hard Inc. Everybody goes, why did you do that? Well, I didn't. I was against it, but my team convinced me that with the donation of 20 acres and a 10,000 square foot building, our asset level just went up, so we have to protect the people. Okay. There's our nonprofit determination letters. Anybody, anytime can request financial records. Actually, got that done today. It's that time of year where I have to go on to state websites and file things for Project Die Hard.
Tax season, everybody's favorite, right?
No, this isn't taxes. The
Oh, it's
accountant
not.
handles the taxes.
Oh, good.
This is affirming that Project Die Hard is still in existence, so we're still a nonprofit and we're still moving forward.
Excellent. Still paperwork.
And we got to pay the state our $15 filing fee for Kentucky. And then Illinois, we have a filing fee, and here we have a filing fee, and here we have a filing fee. See where that $22 a month goes? All right, folks. Big decisions are made in small rooms. You see where I'm going with this, Sue?
I like it.
You folks, and I'm trying to be nice, send Project Die Hard messages. I get texts, I get emails, I get Facebook messages. You want input. We will be announcing soon small rooms. We will give you a date to join us. And this is where we're figuring all the schedules with Sue and Kurt and Dave and Christy and everybody else on the team. And you join us and you will go into a small room. Here's your mission brief right now. Or not mission brief, I want to say task is save veterans' lives. Conditions would be in a room, whether virtual or in person. Save veterans' lives. Conditions: God will never leave the mission. The suffering of veterans will not be used for profit. No drugs or alcohol are allowed. All paid positions start as volunteers. There's my intent to the small rooms. So, with that, you get with my team and you flush out how we're going to do that. And then my team will go through all your suggestions and opinions and all that and whittle it down to send out to the team. And then it'll get whittled down and it'll hit my to-do list at our team meetings where we all feel this idea is a good idea. Here's how we're going to accomplish it. And then I do the whatever green light, whatever. Why am I doing this? Proverbs 1:5. A wise man will hear and increase learning. A man of understanding will attain wise counsel. Pretty simple. Huh? I thought I had more.
That's all sure.
Oh, what do you got?
So, what is the timeline for getting the small rooms to begin? How soon can we make that happen?
How soon can we make it happen? It could be done by the end of the month, provided we get the volunteers and or the patrons.
So it sounds a lot like what we've been talking about ongoing here, that we are looking for anyone who's listening here. We need you. And if you are not, if it's not the right time in your life, who do you know that you can tell about this? It's a great conversation to have, right? It's a great organization, and it just is a matter of sharing it out.
That's all what it takes. Okay. Put yourself in my shoes. Okay. How does that benefit veterans where I live? Your property in Illinois. If you're me, you answer that to the public.
How does that help you? I am seeing that will, well, many minds coming together come up with the best ideas in the end. One person can't do it all. They're going to have good ideas, but I, in any team I've ever been on, it's been, or a committee, whatever you want to call it, depending on where you're at, it's always that mind meld that takes place where the best ideas end up coming out in the end. That's what it takes, because everybody's had, I've got different experience than you and different than the next person. We're all unique in that way and how we think things through, and being in a group and actually putting your minds to a task, a something, whatever that might be, you're always going to come up with better ideas and more thought out concepts when you work at it as a team versus by yourself. Guaranteed.
Yeah, in total agreement with that what you said. Here's my boiled down bottom line up front, in your face answer. The easiest part of this whole operation is, if a veteran wants the help, is to get them from where you live to one of our facilities.
Mm-hmm.
That's the easy part of this whole thing.
That logistic part. Yep.
That's the easy part.
Yep.
But first, our facility in Makanda, Illinois needs to be completed. Why? Quality over quantity, and only the best will do for my brothers and sisters.
We got to do right by those who we are serving. If we
I,
aren't, then what are we doing? We have to
I,
do this right.
yeah. Is that very, very hard for people to understand?
That should be the basic piece of this. Let's like shouldn't even have to cover that part, because no kidding, that's what we want to do here, But I get it. Saying it and making it obvious makes a difference. People need to
It
understand it.
does. Again, this is why we do this Monday Mission podcast. Why we do this. We had a very outstanding guest lined up, but life happened.
Like, yeah.
Okay? The best laid plans of mice and men.
Well, I did actually bring out a box of goodies that I don't think I've shared here before.
What do you got?
I think we've talked about Barry Joy. He is the ambassador of joy. I'm sorry, Barry Shore. I always say that. I always end up calling his last name wrong, because he's all about joy, and he is all about smiles and sharing. And he has these things called smile cards. I actually, oh my gosh, he sent us a whole bunch, and they're all different. There's each stack is the same thing, but there's something different on each side. And I thought it was worth sharing. I actually took these. I hadn't looked at them in a while. I took these to work, and just before Christmas break, I put these on my door. So they're up there for everyone to look at all semester long, and I'm hoping it makes a difference. So I'll start with this first one that says, keep smiling. And on the back, the value of a smile. A smile costs nothing but gives much. It enriches those who receive without making poor those who give. It takes but a moment, but the memory sometimes lasts a lifetime. A smile creates happiness in the home, goodwill in business, and is the countersign of friendship. A smile is sunshine to the sad and is nature's best antidote for trouble. Some people are too tired to give you a smile. Give them one of yours, as no one needs a smile as much as he who has none to give. So,
Solid point.
that's just one. I've got a bazillion here that I could share. If there's anything that's striking a chord that you want to touch on further, just
Well, again, a smile, right?
mm-hmm,
I know how to fake smile really good.
mm-hmm.
That's part of our thing. It's, yeah, I'm okay.
That goes to the whole check your vet. Are they really okay, or are they just putting on a good little front for you at that moment?
That's why you smile first, but then you got to be ready to ask the hard questions. Move on.
Okay. Here's my next one. There is no need to prove yourself. Harmony comes from within. Self-talk is the most important speech you will hear. That's big. When you think about who we talk to people all the time, right? But whose
Yeah.
voice do you hear literally the most? All the time, always. What voice is that? It's my own voice in my head. And what am I telling myself? Is it positive? Is it negative? Is it harsh? Is it kind? What is it? And depending on what I'm speaking for myself here, depending on what kind of mood I'm in, it can vary quite a bit.
Okay. Let's talk veterans real quick, right?
Mm-hmm.
And that self talk. We go from leading people in very stressful situations, being responsible for millions of dollars of equipment and things, and then we are no longer doing that. I can tell you what my self taught talk was on that. I'm a failure. That led me to alcohol, which led me to putting a 45 in my mouth. So, yes, folks, positive thinking is the key. To get there, you need help. You need friendly people, friendly places to hang out. Mm. Mm.
Wish I knew of a place like that. I don't know. What comes to mind?
I don't know. Oh, wait, forward operating base rush and a fellowship breakfast.
There you go. Yeah.
In a discussion I've had over the weekend, once again, I'm going to reiterate who better than an old down Army medic to lead this mission of helping my brothers and sisters, the veterans, the heroes of America? I'm I know what they need.
Hmm.
I just need help providing it to them.
It's too big for one person.
It is.
It just is.
But in the same retrospect, I got to talk because rule number 2, I'm so tired of people using my brothers and sisters for fame, for fortune, for profit. That's why you do not see pictures of the veterans we help on our social media. That's why you do not see commercials with them. Because their suffering is their suffering. If they want to tell their story, that's on them.
Mm-hmm.
I'll tell mine every day of the week. I have no shame. And it's not really shame. Look, I'm hoping my brothers and sisters that hear this, that look, I sat where you're sitting. I'm here today. Want to know why? Reach out. We'll talk.
I think people often think that they're the only ones in the situation they're in. Nobody could possibly understand. Nobody else has ever been through this. But, okay, I'll give it that it's not 100% identical exact, and that's okay. It's going to be similar enough. Somebody else has been there. And I always say I can't live long enough to make all the mistakes in life myself. I need to learn from others. And I think that kind of goes in kind of parallel with this, that you need to be able to walk with others and lean on others and learn from others. And you're not supposed to know everything just yet. we're all a work in progress. We're all here for a reason. God's not done with you yet.
Well, that leads into the conversation I had, what was that? Saturday. Why is your team made up of veterans and civilians? Why not just all veterans? Why? Sue brings something that Christy can't.
And vice versa. And yep. We all have walked a different life. And that's one of those. I have never served in the military. I have huge respect for all who have. It's just not what my life course was. This is where I can help now.
Well, and again, it's military service is a calling. It's been that way since 1972, an all volunteer force. So the people that go, well, they volunteered for it. No, they volunteered to serve. They didn't volunteer to go see the worst thing man can do to man. They were ordered to go there and do things.
You don't know what it's going to look like once you get past your training. You don't know where you're going. You don't know what's lying ahead. You just got to have faith that you're going the right way.
Do you think the guy that in 1939 joined the Navy to go see the world was thinking about December 7th, 1940?
No. That was inconceivable. That couldn't happen, right? And then it did. And then everything changed.
Okay. You don't know what tomorrow's going to bring, but you have to be ready to protect. That's a heavy thinking people got to do. As I say all the time, look, you can hate war. Trust me, I do. But you cannot hate the warrior. You can't.
Nope. Mm.
That's all I'm going to say about that. Look, you want to go back to ancient history. A Roman soldier spending their life serving Rome.
Hmm.
When they left, they got 10 hectares of land and a pension. We can't give out 10 hectares of land anymore.
No,
And pensions aren't that big.
not as big as they should be.
But I know what we can do. We can give them up to a year of a place where they don't got to spend anything and get the help they need.
Mhm.
Just putting it out there. Oh, look.
Huh, what do I see? Oh gosh, I see something that everybody needs to see. Kurt's here. Come on in, join the party. He is a box of chocolates. You never know what you're going to get.
That's right. Just when I think you figured me out, I change.
Mm-hmm.
Change is good.
That's right. That's right.
You always
Change is
promise new
good.
material every day.
We call it in the Army embracing the suck.
Wow.
You don't gotta like change, but you gotta do it.
Uh-huh. That's what we got.
Look, change is good, folks. Change my mind. I invite you to. Me and my team, we have heated arguments at times. Do we not?
Well, I heard a story about a donkey this morning that was oh, I got stuff I got to do. Uh-huh.
I don't
Want to
scream
know
and
more?
holler.
Join the team.
Yeah,
Oh yeah.
I don't scream and holler.
Nope.
I saw Kurt laughing his tail off on that little story.
Uh-huh.
Oh yeah. Yeah, I'll tell you what, there's experiences you get here at Project Die Hard. I'm 53 years old and nothing else in life gave me these experiences. So it is something.
Again, well, as I always say, if you're not learning something every day, get off.
Yeah.
Quit wasting my oxygen.
That's it.
We have things to do.
Well, no, learn something every day.
Mm-hmm. Does that go with any of the cards here? Oh, you know what? Here's one. So I brought out the smile cards. I like this one. Always be kind. Be kind always. And on the other side, it says, everyone you meet is fighting a battle you know nothing about. You don't know where the person you just met, you don't even necessarily know where your best friends has all been. You don't know. And you don't know what you don't know, you know? It's something where be kind. always.
Yes, be kind.
Mm.
Yeah,
Be
so
kind.
Sue, with that program, I do work with People for a New America, and they've got a link to those smile cards branded to their organization. We should be reaching out to Barry Shore and seeing if we can get Project Diehard to have a branded page.
It's a
So if
great
we,
idea.
so if we are showing those smile cards, it points back to what we're doing here. Yeah, so
Yeah, 'cause instead of saying,
it'd be slash Project Diehard instead of PFANA.
That
this
would
is,
be excellent.
I like it a lot because that's where these came from.
Yeah.
Oh,
Figure that out, folks. Bring it to the table.
here we go. This goes with it. Your words matter.
Mm-hmm.
And on the other side, be impeccably careful with your words. Speech is the vessel that channels blessings into the world.
Now, Sue, on my screen, you've got the mirror.
Oh
Yeah,
no, is it
you're
backwards for
backwards.
you?
So get out your mirrors,
Just a
folks.
minute. So sorry.
Look, folks. That's that's fine. We're live here for a reason.
Here, try this. Is that
There
better?
you go.
Yeah, the other was the display you have on your front bumper for the ambulance to read it.
Uh-huh.
Your words matter. Your ideas matter. Your thoughts matter. Don't think they don't. But in the same retrospect, before you make the thought verbally, look at everything that it takes. That's just my take on this. Because just like the bathroom, I don't know what it takes to put the actual shower in the building. I don't. Because I don't think that way. When you come to me, I'm going to ask those questions of, okay, we have what you want to do. Now tell me how you're going to do it.
The whole thing of needing the team because we don't all have the same experience. We need each other.
Oh, look, folks, you join this team. If you make it to this level, hang on, it's a ride. Because I get these crazy ideas at dark 30 in the morning, and my email machine gets rolling up, and there could be 10, 15 things in that email going, what do you think of this? What do you think of that? What do you think of this? What do you think of that?
It's good. Keep thinking. Oh my gosh. I was just looking through these to think which one should I do because we don't have a lot of time left. We're not going to get through all these. We'll have to save some for another day. However, I'm not sure which one I want to do next year.
We should look. That, you know what? Here's something we can do. If you're willing, scan those in. That would be some of those, pick those for Connecting Tuesday.
Aha.
That would be a great post on Connecting Tuesday.
Fantastic.
And then the idea with smile.barryshore.com is that people can go in there and grab these cards and email them to contacts. So if you happen to have an email of a veteran, you can send them to a veteran or look up any contact information of like a veteran service officer or whatever. Start spreading these smiles around in the veteran community.
There you but see, look. That's a way. I want them on our social media networks. It's not just send them.
Because here's what it looks like. If you go to that link, look at these smile cards have been around. Some of those faces you must recognize. 6 million cards have been shared. You're able to go ahead and email one out. You can order your own. Pretty fantastic.
It's great. Would I love to have Project Die Hard branded cards that we could put out on tables at our events? Sounds like a novel idea. So now, folks, and my team already knows, but I'm going to put it to you, but I'm going to put it out like you're part of the team right now. Great idea. How much is it going to cost us? And how do we get it out to people to use? Bring back that info to me, and then we'll discuss it a little more. Love the idea. What's the backup to it? How do we put that idea into practice? What is it going to take? You see why I don't like good idea fairies?
That's why we need the big team in the small room. Let's have that conversation or big conversations. And I forget how you worded it now, but you know what I mean. If you're not sure,
big decisions happen in small rooms.
There we go. Thank you.
That's the truth. You start as a volunteer with this organization and you prove yourself, you move up. These two people on this screen have already proved to me they care. Their heart is in it. That's why they get to advise me. I don't tell anybody else how to run their organizations.
Making me think of this one. I'm gonna go ahead and read this one for you guys. Just the back has kind of a lot. So the front says, "Don't complain and don't blame." On the back, it has a Bible verse. Let me read this. It says, "Of what shall a living person complain?" This is from Lamentations 3:39. You can make a difference. It is a great merit for a sick person if anyone's suffering in life when others are inspired to improve their own lives. This will also make your life better and that of the one who is suffering. For that consideration, you will foster, promote, and encourage joy, happiness, peace, and love, and you will become a blessing. Pretty fitting here. I like that.
I like that too. That is outstanding because, folks, I don't take any credit for anything that goes right in this mission. I don't. It goes to God, it goes to this team. But I do take responsibility for everything that goes wrong. Because that means I failed to do something.
Signs of a good leader. Let me think. On the short list of things that make a good leader, I think you just, said it. That's where it takes a good leader to have a successful organization. It takes somebody who is willing to step up and be in that position. And so how many times have I said, you wear too many hats? You need more help, more hands, more everything to be sure and make the most of this opportunity ahead of us, because there's too many people that this will make a difference for.
Again, it's, well, let's take Chaplain Dave, for example. It took 2 years of prayer and patience on my part to get Chaplain Dave. I had many reach out. Many were called. Many reached out. But Chaplain Dave was sent. All just like with Kurt and you guys. A meeting here, a meeting there. Next thing I know, I'm talking to this guy in Ohio. And everything clicked.
And I'm going to pull up a quick note here. We've got, I honestly don't know how to pronounce your name, but Tange says hello. So just want to give you a shout out back. Thank you so much for being here and watching and participating. We love that you're here. Thank you so much for joining us. Share it out so that others can join and share in this as well. So thank you so much for joining us.
Yeah, brother, look, share. God has the people out there that can help. I just haven't heard about the opportunity yet.
Yeah, so it's all about 6 degrees of separation. I will say how LinkedIn.com is set up, where you have your first degree, your second degree, third degree, and you get your communications going. And, I just came from a posting party with the Happy Neighborhood Project. And so that's what we did. We gathered as a huddle of people. We all shared our posts, and everybody goes and comments and gives a reaction and considers sharing it. And so that's what it is. We have a gentleman who does a show on Wednesdays, Mastery of Connection show, Alan Holmes. He's one of our veterans, and he's connected into some things in the past with Project iHeart. And we had a session on Alignable today called All Stars and Stripes, networking. We were on Zoom, and, a lot of veterans were in that networking meeting. So between networking, social media, communications, and being a walking, talking billboard, however we can get it out there to have another, some more people. So yeah, when I'm hopping on Alignable, people find this mission to be pretty spectacular. But it takes, repeated visits to really coordinate something that they might do. So that's what I'm doing.
Again, that's sharing out the mission. That rolls into what people will see next week. Oh, our week in review. Salvation Sunday, Mission Monday, Connecting Tuesday, Wacky Wednesday, Thankful Thursday, Family Friday, but we do Family Friday and Red Friday. Remember, everyone deployed. And then Sharing Saturday. You got something good for veterans? Reach out to us. Does it fit on one of those days? Yeah. We need content. You need to get your stuff out. Let's see if we can help each other.
And we are reaching far and wide because I'm going to share another one here. Abraham is actually from Uganda and listening in live here with us tonight. So that is amazing. We are reaching far and wide. So glad to have you joining us, Abraham.
Thank you, brother. Thank you, brother. Look, there are veterans living all over the world.
Mm-hmm.
American veterans living all over the world. But a veteran is a veteran. I've served with Brits, I've served with French, I've served with Poles, I served with South Koreans, I've served with Japanese. They go through the same problems we do. So if this helps a veteran anywhere in the world, don't give up. People care. That's fulfilling part of our mission. Worldwide.
Love it. Well, and that rolls right into how we wrap up our show every Monday, is sharing that message of hope with our veterans. So I'm going to just go ahead and pass that right back to you, Brian. I know you already started there. So did you have anything to add?
Brothers and sisters, look, don't give up. Don't give in. The decision you think you're going to make isn't the right one. That's a permanent one and you can't take it back. That decision you're thinking about will affect not you, but everybody you care about. So don't do it. It's not worth it. Reach out. There is hope. Besides that, like, follow, share. That's how we grow.
Awesome. All right, Kurt, passing it to you.
Well, I will say that for all the veterans out there and anybody, up against the demons of, ideation and running into these dark places, I guess I can say I am the reason, or I should say, you are the reason I am here. You are the reason I am here. So, so I guess that's my plea for everybody out there is, can I put myself in there to be a reason to hang on? Brian tells a story about how he got a phone call, and I guess I just look at it, if I can be on that side of this, where through this podcast and through all this work as an ambassador, I can help you hang on. That's why I'm here. I'm here for you. So please stand by. We got more lined up for you, and we've got things for your life coming up here. So please stick with the party. I'm here to help it get only better. So Sue, over to you.
All right, and I'm going to share one more piece on here. So Abraham is sharing that he is a pastor from Uganda, watching right now. It's 4 a.m. there and tuning in. I find that to be a blessing that this is going this far, this wide, and I sincerely thank you. And please share this out with others. Pray for us. That's what more can we ask for? We really appreciate you being here and sharing with us. So thank you so much. And
Pastor Dave at projectdiehard.org. He will take you through our ministry program.
Dave at projectdiehard.org. I'm going to type that right in here. Dave at projectdiehard.org. And you can follow that same exact pattern. You can reach me real easy. This side. Susan at projectdiehard.org. And Kurt is the same. Kurt, Kurt, at projectdiehard.org. Reach out. Amen indeed. And with that, I'm also going to share one last card because it just fits. Life has a purpose. If you aren't sure what yours is right now, you need somebody to help you, and that's okay. We all have those moments where it's like, what? Why am I here? What's this? What is this? That's okay. Life has a purpose. Go MAD, go mad, make a difference. Go make a difference.
No, volunteer at projectdiehard.org.
You can make a difference here. It's so easy to make a difference here. It really.
If you need purpose,
join us.
yeah.
Make a difference for somebody else. And in the process, you'll be amazed at the difference it makes for you. So, and with that, I'm going to pop that on the screen. Oh, there it is. Volunteer at projectdiehard.org. We're a fun group. Come join us. Help us to make a difference. We wouldn't be here if it sucked.
Look, we do have fun. Like this morning's text. Y'all need to take this cold weather back home with you.
Oh my gosh. It is so cold up here. All schools are canceled tomorrow. I think I even saw one pop up while we're on that our college is going to be closed tomorrow too. It is going to be that cold. Want to come visit?
No.
It's okay.
The knees are knees. All right.
10 pounds titanium.
Oh, yeah. Shiver runs through your spine doesn't even come close to relating to that
Yeah,
one.
you guys have no clue.
Can't even imagine. Whew. Oh, my goodness.
I got work to do out in the shop, and I'm really going, I'm debating whether or not I need to walk that 10 yards.
Uh-huh. That becomes a long walk when it's this cold, doesn't it?
Yeah.
But we will all keep smiling because...
All right. We got to end this.
Have a great night, everyone. We will see you back here next week. Same time, same place. We will be here. We hope you are too. Oh, look at that. We even got another person that hopped in the last moments here. Thank you for joining us. We'll see you next week. This is the Project Die Hard Mission Monday crew saying thank you.